Hi, I'm Nick with Videographers, and I'm here to review the new Konova tripod stability mount for sliders. They say by adding 2 extra points of contact, you can remove that really awkward slider wobble and the need for the use of a second tripod, which we all know can be really inconvenient, especially if you're working on your own, to achieve that lovely smooth slider shot. To really put this to the test, we're going to use a cheap tripod, a cheap video head, and we've got quite a heavy Konova K5 slider and a Canon 5D Mark II with a 24-70 lens on it. So this whole rig is quite heavy, and if I slide this to one side, you can see how this whole thing moves. Now the Konova tripod stability mount is very strong. It's made of aluminium and all the joints are made from steel, so it is quite strong, but it is very light still. As you can see, the tripod is heavily overloaded, so let's see how this stability arm can help. We start off by attaching it to one end of the slider, like you would a tripod. Secure that end, fasten that in, extend the arm, and then fasten the clamp to either the center body of the tripod, or if your tripod doesn't have it, then pop it onto the leg. We're going to pop it on the center body of this. And then fasten that. Tighten up the extender arm fully. With the arm securely fastened on, we can instantly see that it's a lot more stable. If we test it out, using this whole kit here weighs well over 2 kilos, and it is at least half a meter away from the center point. As you can see, even with the cheap tripod and cheap equipment, it's not tilting much. And if we move it all the way over to the other end, where the arm isn't, still a very, very small amount of tilting. There is a tiny bit, but that is almost definitely to do with the fact that we're using a plastic video head. A really nice feature that comes with this is the ball joint that connects the arm to either the clamp or the screw to the end of the slider. And what these ball heads allow you to do is it allows you to pan the entire thing around. So if you set up and you don't think it's quite right, you can have that little bit of movement to correct your shot. You can also tilt the entire slider, and the ball heads will move around to accommodate for this. Okay, so you've built all of this, you've rigged it all up, now you want to move to a different location. Even if it's 100 meters that way, you want to stick everything in your bag and walk over there, because you don't want to be walking around like this. I mean, you can sometimes, but quite often you want to stick it in your bag and move on. But you don't want to have to undo all the screws and the clamps. There is a quick release system in this. All you need to do is unscrew the other two screws. Then you can make the arm smaller and pop that in your bag. Now you're able just to, as normal, pack up the tripod, pack up your kit and move on. When you're then ready to set the tripod up again, simply attach it back on. I like to do this one at a time when I'm setting it back up. Extend the arm, attach it by the clamp, and then fasten the arm. And you're ready to go again. If you want extra stability, you can always add a second arm, which will give you 6 points of contact. The Konova tripod stability arm is strong, it's reliable, it's easy to use. It currently retails at £80. But if you want the convenience and you want that reliability, I think it might be worth it.